All right, guys, welcome to our Monday night team call. If you're here live with us, hello. Some of you will listen to the recording. But this is the season of parties and giving and spending time with friends and family. So we decided to do a little Q&A and some tips and tricks on how to host a successful launch party. Um, Bess and I just had one, and we called it what you called it, Bellini and boards, right? So we took the Bia, and Bess went out and got like a 20-foot cheese board, and we invited people over, and we gave out, got like little plastic champagne glasses and poured Bia in there, and Bess cut up a bunch of cheese and put it on the cheese board, and we put whey thins out and Thai chips out and cut up isoline bars, for people to come over and, sample it. Obviously, everyone loved the Bia. Cheese, who doesn't love cheese? But it was just fun. It wasn't, we shared our story, talked about the products, talked about Isogenics, and then just have people mingle. And I don't know if you guys saw the post, but we probably tried to host about 20, 25 of these. And it was the first time that people actually showed up, So if you've tried them, if you've invited people, nobody has showed up, keep going, keep doing it. And we'll talk a little bit more. We have Christina and Alexa and Jamie. They're going to share about, how to get people there, what to do, how to set it up and do an invite. So if you are listening to this, the recording, reach out to one of the girls or myself, if you need help setting one up, and this will also be in our business group. And if you do join us, just ask questions. So I'm going to start with Alexa. I know you have, my little round thing's going to talk now. I do this every time. Do you have access to unmute yourself?
Yes, I just did it.
Okay, awesome. So you do these and you have great success and people come up and share. Tell us a little about, how you set up a table and how you engage with people.
So I have about 2 or 3 different venues as far as vendor tables are concerned. I have the karate table, but I'm going to leave that one out today because it tends to make people think that that's my comfort zone. So I want to use something that's not in my comfort zone. Now I'm doing Jersey Strong Gym. That's completely a whole new venue, new strangers. One that I'm not allowed to talk to staff. However, they talk to me. So as long as they talk to me, I could answer questions and talk back to them. So, I host those about twice a month now. It's either morning or nighttime. And I just go up and I ask them where I can do my table. There is a monthly fee that we pay. And I set it up. I try to make it as engaging as possible. And part of the thing that I do that I create the engagement is I stand. I do not sit at all. So when I stand, your posture is everything. And I smile. Everybody, my table is set up right near the reception area. So I smile at everyone that comes in. I don't harass anybody, but I do smile and I make eye contact. When they make eye contact with me and smile back, I say, do you want to try a sample? Half of them say, I'll be back after my workout. Some do come up and they do try it. As soon as they try it, I ask them, what do you think? And I haven't had one person say they hate the bars or they hate the Bia, or, I haven't had any negative feedback. I've had people get off their machine and say, I'm not feeling do you have something for my energy? So it's all about engaging, smiling, looking friendly. Whoever doesn't want to engage with you, they'll completely just look the other way, and that's fine. Again, it's all about making that eye contact. I always use a sheet, and I do write out like 5 fake names on the paper with the fake email and telephone number, just because I want to look interesting, right? I've had people want to buy on the spot. So now I'm even starting to sell bars on the spot. If they like it, I'll at least make some of my money back from what I'm putting into setting up the vendor table. I have to say I've done about 3 Jersey Strong tables, and I've had at least 10 leads from each time I go, and I spend about 2.5 hours there. The other thing that I do to increase engagement is at the end of it, we usually have extra snacks left over. I go up to the front reception. I say, hey girls, I'm gonna throw these out. I would rather you try them. So now the girls from the front desk are asking, are we getting the snacks at the end of it? So now they're liking it, right? I've had people that I know from the neighborhood, hey, try the product. I've had it, so they're endorsing me, people that I know from my neighborhood. Am I gonna do Old Bridge all the time? No, I'm gonna go to Manalapan, Jersey Strong. I'm gonna go to somewhere in Belmar to do my Jersey Strong table. So I have access to all the Jersey Strong gyms. At the end of the day, you're now a familiar face. I've done 3 tables at the Old Bridge Jersey Strong, and now they're coming and asking me, are you gonna be here again next week? So now I'm becoming familiarized, right? So it's becoming like my Taekwondo family, but it's more of a Jersey Strong family. Not everybody wants to join the 30-day system, but if they want to just do snacks and a nitro, hey, I'm okay with that too, and if they want to refer. And the other thing I want to say, I had the manager at the place. He used to do Isogenics, and on the day 1 he says the only thing is it's too expensive, right? And I was telling Angela, you wouldn't believe, the first hour I was there, I found 5 Isogenics customers that are on the program. And I said, isn't it crazy? This guy says it's too expensive, but what are the odds that within 1 hour I have 5 Isogenics clients? But yet the guy thinks it's too expensive. Like, what are the odds? So that to me said a lot, right? We are in business. So you're gonna find the naysayers, but you're gonna find people that are committed to use the product regardless of whether it's expensive or not. So that's what I do.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the price point, expensive when you can get something for free, but you don't want to put in the effort, that's on you. That's not on the product. But on the other hand, depending on what product it is, if you're talking about bars, I think the bars come out to $3 or something, and for a meal replacement at 18 grams of protein,
they're not expensive at all.
They're definitely not expensive.
I'm thinking of bucks.
Yeah. And the other thing, I love you're branding yourself, right? Basically everything you said, from this place to that place, from Taekwondo to the gym, you're branding yourself. And what really caught my attention there is people going to the gym, right? Tired and looking for a solution for nutrition, right? I mean, that's what's going to get rid of that tiredness. And so what better way to be there, in a gym? Now, some of you, that are going to be listening in are probably terrified. I'm not going to a gym and this and that, and that's okay. This is what's working for Alexa, and she's done a lot of stuff. But there's so much you can do to have fun with this, right? And just listening to how she explained it, she's not in there, to grow her business. She's in there to connect with people, to meet people, let them try our products, all this cool stuff that she's doing, and she's having fun and meeting people, right? So, from that, don't make it weird.
Can I just add, I ask questions. I do ask a lot of questions. How's your workout? Have you heard about Isogenics? I don't harass people. My harassment is my smile and my eye contact. I follow the rules. I don't talk to the staff because that's the rule, but they come to me and they tell me, when they start getting a little long, I say, I know I'm not supposed to talk to you. But you can definitely put your name down. And all of them have said to me, you can talk to me anytime. Like, they're very friendly. The other thing I want to mention is that I find I'm very comfortable going up to people, but I find the vendor table super easy because you have a table, you have a reason to talk about what you have on your table. I find that easier than just talking to a stranger in the supermarket. So again, you're just selling the program, you're passionate about what you're doing, so the rest just follows. And I don't make it weird. I just make simple conversation. And I have to say, I haven't had one person say they hate it or don't talk to me. It's not even like that. I had 2 people think I work for the gym so far, because I wear clothes that they wear. I wear all black when I go to the gym, just like the workers do. Again, it's just playing with the mind, how I'm being perceived.
Yeah,
You
what,
know,
you're not allowed to talk to the employees there, but I would do is just like get some e-shots and throw them in their
come to
pocket.
me. Actually, they come to me.
Yeah,
I'm
and
allowed to talk to the staff. They're
I
kind.
did. I don't know why I did this, but me and this guy Hezi, another guy on our team, a long time ago, we did a wedding vendor event, right, where brides to be are coming to see different vendors, and for whatever crazy reason, two dudes decide to put a weight loss table up in this thing. So, definitely not the brightest idea, but we had fun, and we engaged, and people were wondering why we were there. But it was fun. And again, they tried products, they signed it. That sign-in sheet you talked about, putting the first five names. What's key about that is when people come up and see other names on that list, they're more open to put their information down because that way they don't feel like they're first. And it's just a logical thing. They see other names on that. So I love that you do that. Awesome. Thank you, Alexa.
Welcome.
Jamie, because I know she's got her kids and all this stuff going on. Jamie, how do you get people to an event, to a home event? How do you invite them? Who do you invite? How many do you invite?
I learned the hard way that if you want 10 people at your event, you must invite at least 200, because you are not going to get more than 5% of the people you invite to actually show up. You will get 10% to say yes, and then day of, things happen. People forget, the weather is bad, child is sick, they're just tired and they don't want to bother. So I really try to invite every single person that's local to me, whether they've liked my post, whether they've already told me no. I invite people that have signed up and returned to the program, because you never know who's going to be ready to do it again, or to say, oh, you know what, it's not for me, but I have a friend. And I always put on my invitation, bring a friend, be entered into a raffle. People like the idea of winning something. So that's my invitation strategy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've had events where 3 people have shown up, and I've finally had a good one where 7 showed up. And I had invited 300 to that one. And we got 7 people. So it's
a numbers game.
It's what?
It's a numbers game.
It is.
I remember they told me if you invite 100, 10 will RSVP, 1 will show up. And that, it's so you invite 300, 30 RSVP, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 will show up. That's how it works. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And what I do is the day before, reach out to the people I really want to come personally and say, whether or not they've RSVP'd. If they've said yes, I say, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Can't wait to chat. If they haven't RSVP'd, I'm like, look, I want to make sure I have plenty of goodies for you. Let me know if you can make it. Just personally, instead of just the group invite. And, sometimes that works. Sometimes they still ignore me and don't RSVP.
Did you guys catch that goodies part? That was key in there.
Goodies.
I got goodies.
I need to make sure I have
an engaging word right there.
My friends know what I mean when I say goodies. So, it's, some people just are afraid of what they're walking into. And so I just try to make it seem like it's just going to be a fun get together, chatting. I always tell people no pressure. Don't feel like if you show up, you have to buy something like one of those other parties. And, just try to get people to understand it's just a chance to learn about something that might work for them and might not, or they might know someone that it'll work for. I had someone show up once and she was like, it's not for me at all. She goes, but I think this would be amazing for my sister. And now we're working on getting her sister to an event to see if her sister thinks it'd be good for her.
Yeah, that's a great point, because of social media and so many of these other companies, some of these, network marketing or MLM companies are based on home parties where the associate buys products and is, has to resell it at these home parties. So that's a good point. Sometimes people think that just because they're invited, if they show up, they're going to be not forced, but, maybe made to feel like they should purchase something, right? So that's why, like we did the Bellini and Board, and Jamie always has cool names. And, obviously when you go to a gym or another event, that's different. But, if you come up with like a cool, catchy name or phrase, they'll be more excited about it. And then always make that event page, and you can always put little things that you're going to be doing in that event page as people can get closer to that day. So awesome. All right. Thank you, Jamie. Last but not least, guys, if you haven't been to Christina Selleck's page, go check it out, because they're having an event this week and they made an amazing invitation. Can you talk to us about that? How you guys made that invitation and everything?
Sure. Yeah. And I think that's an important part, the advertisement. And it doesn't have to be anything, complicated. Even just through Facebook, you can upload images and just, word it in a way that's inviting. Even I just wanted to mention, we are having an event on Wednesday. Allison and I were really excited. But I did want to mention Jamie's regarding advertisement. Her event is coming up, and she names it Guilt-Free Gobble Till You Wobble. So that's catchy. And it's not your, generic name. So someone might actually look twice at that. So yeah, try to make it interesting. And again, invite as many people as you possibly can, because, only a small percentage are going to show up. And try to make it fun. I loved that, Jamie, you even said like kids are welcome. Bring your kids. That's okay also. Bring a friend. I think it's great. These events are also great for, people who are already enrolled might think like, oh, I'm already enrolled. This isn't for me. But it's important also to mention that they can bring a friend. Maybe someone's enrolled and they love the program and love the products, but maybe they can't afford to continue for too long. So an event like this is a great time for them to bring a person or two so they can hear about it and maybe they can share it. And just as far as at the event, products, you're going to have your staple products, your shake, your cleansing, all of that. And then it's good to have something that not everyone might be aware of, like, our BIA or other new products. And then just, share your story, quickly and concisely, so they know kind of what the program has done for you. And I just try to keep it, light and fun, really.
Yeah, you said, Jamie meant kind of what you and Jamie mentioned, and Alexa, I don't think you're allowed to do this because of the employees, but you were talking about doing like a raffle or something, and so I think Jamie said anybody that brings a friend, or the more friends you bring, you can get one raffle into this, winning prize. Guys, the winning prize can be anything, a bar, or a free enrollment code, it's up to you, whatever you choose. So, that's a good way to bring people too. And then the other thing is they might feel more comfortable, if they come with a friend or family member, or neighbor or whatever, let them know that it's okay to bring other people. They don't have to come by themselves. So, yeah, that's awesome. So, for those that are going to be listening in, anybody want to give, quick last minute thoughts, how to have a fun and exciting and, good sip and sample, successful? Alexa?
Definitely. I'm getting better at have something if you're doing a table at a vendor show, definitely have a table to play with. And if you're at a home sip and sample, games, I think games would be great. Maybe have like a raffle, a game, win the prize. You can talk about the program itself, ask questions on the program, and see, since you're going to have people that are in the program also in the sip and sample, they can also win a prize. They can gift it to anybody they want. I think that'll make it fun and break the ice, get people laughing and talking to each other. That's my suggestion if you're having a sip and sample at a home. and have something to play with in your table, like a wheel. I'm trying to get a wheel for my table, raffle ticket.
You guys forgot the most important part about these events, the wine. Where's the wine, guys?
That is
So,
perfect.
awesome. Jamie, Christina, any last words? Hold on,
Party.
I unmuted you, Christina.
I said, you know, Jamie and I always have the wine at our events.
Most important part
It
about it,
lifts
right? Always.
people up, you know.
Oh yeah, but you know what? It's fun. You know, guys, keep this fun. You know, especially now around the holiday season. You know, we have the holiday catalog. You know, more products coming out tomorrow, more bundles coming out. You know, and I'm sure there's some more surprises as we go into the end of the year and into next year. So, ladies, thank you very much. You know, hopefully some people reach out to you with questions, and if you guys have any other tips or anything you ever want to put, just throw them in our business group. Have an awesome night, and we will talk to you guys later.